Hi ladies and welcome back to a new video. My name is Urania and this is the place for femininity, self-improvement and very focused on becoming the best version of ourselves. In today's video, we're going to look at the things that you don't want to do in public. This has to do with manners, how you respect the people around you and how you respect yourself. So ladies, let's get straight into today's video and we're going to look at 12 things you don't want to do in public. Number 1, adjusting your undergarments. Something we don't want to adjust in public is our bra or our panties or our thong. And yes, these things can feel uncomfortable from time to time, but adjusting it in public is not the way to go. And this also counts for wedgies. We all have it from time to time. And the thing is that you might think that no one is seeing you, but there is always someone around that does see you. So really be aware of this. The safest thing that you can do is go to the nearest bathroom that you can find, adjust yourself, your bra, your panties, anything that you have under your clothes, and then you go back and continue your day. The second thing that you don't want to do in public is grooming. I think many women are guilty of this one, but you want to try to not groom yourself in public. If you need to do your makeup, brush your hair, or paint your nails, try to wake up a little bit earlier so you can do it before you leave your home. No one wants to sit next to someone in public transportation or in public when the person is brushing their hair. And the same counts for painting your nails outside. The smell of nail polish can really be nauseating for some people, so keep that in mind. And you also don't want to clip your fingernails when you're outside of your home. Grooming is something that you want to do at home, or you can do it in a bathroom or a public bathroom. But try not to do this when you are in the public transportation or you're at work or you're at a cafe. Those are not the places to do some grooming. Number 3, play something on your phone without using headphones. You might want to listen to the new song of your favorite artist or you want to watch your favorite Netflix show. But when you're doing this in public, you don't want to bother other people with these sounds. And that's why you want to make sure that you have your headphones with you, that they are plugged in and that they work well, so that you can enjoy your music or your show and other people can focus on what they want to do. Number 4, talking on the phone loudly. And I think that this is the one that all of us can recognize. And I also think that all of us have conversations on the phone when we're outside, and it's normal. But sometimes people can talk so loud that it can become irritating for people around them. And it can really be a public disturbance. And with this point, we should also discuss that it's best not to discuss personal issues when you're outside because you never know who is listening. The best is to lower your voice when you're on the phone outside and to discuss personal issues when you're in your home. And ladies, now I would love to hear from you. What are some inappropriate things that you have seen other people do in public? Please share it with us in the comment section below. I would like to share mine with you. So I was in the supermarket getting my groceries and there was this guy and he literally had these Bluetooth speakers, you know, the compact one. He had it with him and he had it on full blast and those things can be really loud. And people in the store were like looking at him as, what is going on here? And then at one point, the employee of the store approached him and he said that he is actually disturbing the other customers and he asked him to turn it off. To me, it's just so strange that you need to be told that that's not the way that you behave. But that's the world that we live in. Please share your experience in the comment section below so we can laugh a little bit. The 5th thing you don't want to do in public is passing gas. It's extremely horrible when you are in public. It could be an elevator, like a small room, or it could just be in a big crowded space and you smell a very intensive, toxic odor. It could have been that someone just decided to pass gas. And now all of you have to smell that scent. It's not nice, it's disrespectful, and it's something we don't want to do to other people, and we don't want other people to do to us. So passing gas is something we don't want to do in public. We have the restrooms for that. Number 6, and I am actually guilty of this one. Number 6 is talking to yourself. So I would like to share with you what happened to me when it comes to this point. For the longest time, we had to wear our mouth mask. So when I would go to the store, I would have my mouth mask on, so my mouth was completely covered. And I would just have a conversation with myself. I would say, what should I have for dinner today? Or when I was at a clothing store, I would say, oh, that's a beautiful dress. I think I have something at home that I can pair it with. And I would just have a normal conversation with me. Well, we don't have to wear our mouth masks again anymore here in the Netherlands. So not too long ago, I was at the store and I saw gorgeous clothes and I thought, oh, I want to try this on and I've tried this on. And I was just telling myself how much I liked the clothes. And then I felt someone looking at me and I looked up and I thought, oh, wait, I don't have my mouth mask on anymore and I'm just literally having a conversation. On top of that, I don't have AirPods in, and I was with nobody. So it looked a little bit strange. So when it comes to this one, no matter the conversation that you're having, the best is to just keep the one-on-one conversations with yourself to yourself when you are by yourself and don't do it in public. The seventh thing you don't want to do in public is arguing. There is a time and a place for everything. Having a discussion or an argument in public is not that time. And to me, this is one of the most uncomfortable things. I just find it so strange and so weird when I see people, especially couples, argue in public. I'm like, if you want to talk about something, do it when you're home. Don't do it when you're in a cafe or when you're standing literally in the mall. It's not the place. Because no one wants to hear people argue and scream. This is something that should not be done in public. And now it's time for today's quote. Good manners are just a way of showing other people that we have respect for them. Number 8, staring at people. People might stare at other people because the person looks interesting, attractive, or they're doing something interesting. But when you are just looking at someone, staring at someone, without smiling, without giving a compliment, it can become very uncomfortable for the other person. It can even become a little bit scary. And there is a difference between glancing at someone or staring at someone. And it's the last one, staring, that can be rude. And you don't want to stare at other people and make another person feel uncomfortable. And when you are in the situation that you are staring at someone because you find them interesting or whatsoever, try to smile at the person or try to give the person a compliment because then it makes sense, right? So we don't want to stare because it's very uncomfortable for the other person. Number 9, picking your nose in public. People might think to quickly do this, but just as with a wedgie, there is always someone that sees you doing this. Whenever you have something in your nose, the best thing is to just go to the bathroom. And if you don't have Kleenex, just use toilet paper. There's always plenty of toilet paper in the bathroom. By taking your time to go to the bathroom to pick your nose, to clean your nose, it shows manners and it also has to do with hygiene, right? You don't want to pick your nose and then start touching other things that other people might be touching. Picking your nose in public is a no-go. Followed up by number 10, picking your teeth in public. And this can happen when you're at the dinner table, you might be out in a restaurant, and you can feel something is stuck between your teeth, or just something feels off. Instead of picking it out when you're at the dinner table, get up, go to the restroom, and do it there. I have this uncle, and I think many of us have this uncle, who after the dinner, he would just literally take out the toothpick and pick his teeth at the table. No shame. Let's all try not to be like that uncle. Number 11, spitting. To me, this one is really disgusting, to just walk around and see spit on the floor. I think no one should be spitting on the ground. It is disgusting and it's also not hygienic. This is something you want to do behind closed doors and you want to do in the restroom. So the last thing you don't want to do in public, but definitely not the least, is number 12, taking off your shoes. When you have your shoes on for a very long time, especially if they are not comfortable, it can feel like such a relief to take your shoes off. But you should not be taking your shoes off in public. And one of the reasons is that when you're taking your shoes off in public, you could release a smell that might be horrible for other people. On top of that, taking off your shoes in public is also not hygienic because you never know what you're going to step on. And it also does not look classy to take your shoes off in public. And that's why, ladies, you want to keep your shoes on when you're in public. And those were the 12 things that you don't want to do in public. I hope that you found the video entertaining and that you could laugh a little bit. So if there are other things that you think we should not be doing in public, please share it with us in the comment section below. Ladies, I'm going to wish you an amazing week, and we will see each other again in next week's video. Bye, ladies!